the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast and happy Monday. I am honored and a little threatened to be sitting down with today's co-host. It's Shannon Ford in a crop top, I believe a Gucci one.
It's Fendi and I'm pulling it down. It's not, I don't want it to be cropped.
Like this was supposed to be an episode about like postpartum motherhood. And I'm over here in my sweats and I'm like sweating with breast milk coming out of my nipples.
Me too.
And you're looking so insanely gorgeous. I want to throw up. You're really not really welcome here with this energy. Hello, Shannon Ford. Welcome to The Toast.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here. And also I understand and I'll do better. I'm listening and learning.
You look gorgeous.
Thank
I'm
you.
so excited to have you on The Toast. Literally, like Shannon and I were always best friends. I want you guys to know, like we've been best friends since the day we met. Like she's probably closer than me than she is with Jackie or Margot. But we have recently become just sort of inseparable. Our babies are what, like 3 months apart?
Yeah, I thought about that the other day. 3 or 4, but I think 3.5.
We did the trenches together. We're here. We're going to do our best not to be like so new mama, but like we have to. Do you find yourself like not being able to stop talking about new mama things?
Yeah, to the point that actually I was like talking to Courtney and I was like, okay, for my next special and for the next episode, and she's like, hear you, love this journey. Courtney's also a mom, my producer, and she's like, do you want to stay just all full pregnancy, full mama? And I was like, oh wait, okay, you're right. I should like talk about other stuff, but it's all consuming in the best way possible. And I don't want to talk. I have nothing else to talk about.
I find myself like creating Instagram stories and just deleting them because I'm like, I don't know how many stories I can make about Ruby's nap schedule, but like it's so interesting.
No, it is interesting. And it's funny because I worried that I was bothering you with certain like calls about breastfeeding or whatever. And then I realized how much I care about it. And if anyone were to ask me, I'd be like, let me tell you everything. And so I'm like, hopefully you are the same way.
And it's like, what's the point in going through this journey and like learning so much if I can't pass it on to the next mama? Like,
so
and to
true.
the mama who passed it on to me.
Yeah.
You have to pay it forward, you guys.
Yeah. And I also, you're just as like psycho as I am and militant with some things. So it's really helpful because like sometimes you talk to people who are like, girl, babies aren't robots. It is what it is. And I'm like, right. But like if she was for the day, if she was AI baby for the day, what would you suggest we do for that part?
100%. I'm so aligned with you. And it's so funny because like now I'm in Florida and we've taken our routine down south and like everyone's just noticing like how kind of crazy I am because like I'm in a house with other people, usually it's just like me, Ben, and Ruby, and they're like all giving me side eye. Like I don't give a fuck. Like yes, we will cut the day short for the nap.
It's
okay,
so true. When I took her home to my parents, I was like, I cannot remove her from her great grandmother, her namesake, from her arms. But I was like, okay.
The nap.
If we could just independent sleeping is something we're trying to do.
It's cracking
so
up.
hard.
Sorry, Grandma.
Baby's
got to independently sleep.
No, I obviously let her hold her. But yeah, it's been so wonderful. And it's just the best thing ever. I can't believe that I need like 7 more. And I know that's also toxic to say. And I should be the mom that's like, oh, I need a minute. But like, if you gave me 7 right now, I'd be like, okay, I'll figure it out.
Same. Now, Shannon is here to do a lot of things. And again, I find myself like really trying not to slip into like just mama things.
Yes.
And we'll do our best to like rise above today because we do have amazing stories like Kris Jenner's birthday over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So many good things to talk about. Like it's a real Monday episode, but I do want to just like do the pre-Fast 5 banner, just like talking about mama stuff. And oh my God, wait, speaking of mama stuff, I wanted to talk about this. So many people tagged me and I appreciate there was a By Heart infant formula recall over the weekend and they're like one of our biggest sponsors. So I just wanted to mention it in case like someone hadn't heard about. Oh my God. What? Sign what? Oh my God. Okay, Ben, not you. First of all, get out. I have an Instacart order and they need me to sign.
I just hear him whispering in the distance.
Now you're coming in. Like, no.
Don't shoot the messengers.
Okay, what do I do? You just gonna take my phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go through it, Ben.
Well, I'm in the middle of like an important announcement as well. All set to say, we talk about By Heart a lot. They're one of our biggest sponsors, and they had a recall over the weekend, and I did want to mention it in case you guys hadn't heard about it and you are By Heart mamas. Check your lot numbers. They released like the batch numbers, and so just cross-reference it with the ones that you have to make sure you're not apart. Google it. I'm sure you've heard about it, but in case you hadn't, I did feel like a responsibility to mention it because it was kind of big news over the weekend.
Fair enough, yes.
So not to be like, darkness, but did want to mention that. Now, Shannon, how's your feeding journey going?
It's going good. It's, when you regulate, I guess like if you're not a mama listening to this, you produce, some people are blessed and fortunate. I am a sole member. Some might even consider me a president of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. So I know that this isn't a correlation to how much milk you produce, but I just wasn't picturing being like a huge, massive oversupplier.
Producer,
yeah. And your girl was straight milky girl. Like it was Dairy Factory. I felt very blessed. It was great. And I think my daughter got really used to that flow. She's a good eater and she really liked that. She liked to be waterboarded by the titties. Mm-hmm, she really enjoyed that. And
who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
I like to be waterboarded like with my lunch as well.
Agreed. Eat slower, not interested. So yeah, when my milk regulated, which is basically if you like didn't breastfeed, it's when your milk stops going from being such an oversupply and starts regulating to just the amount that your infant would need regularly throughout the day, which isn't like an extra 20 ounces. Girl was not happy with it. She was like really frustrated with the tete because it just wasn't waterboarding her anymore. So I had to like, take a deep breath and just keep putting from a baby that like latched great and was so wonderful to then all of a sudden, it's kind of like when you mentioned how great Ruby was napping, and then all of a sudden it's like naps go to shit. I'm like, she's such a good latcher. She's such a good eater. I produce so gallons and gallons and gallons, and all of a sudden she's like screaming, crying, throwing a fit. And I'm like, shit. Yeah. So
the thing is that
it's going good though. It's just kind of.
You have to also, I forget who told me this, but like being a baby is really hard. So I'm always just like, listen, I got you. You have to like it's just like, it's so sad when you think about the POV of a baby. Right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
they can barely see. They're hungry all the time. Everything hurts their bellies. Like, it's so sad.
It is sad. I know. She'll be like on my boob and I'm like, you got this. I'm like trying to give her words of encouragement. She's like, bitch, I don't speak English. Stop.
Shannon, do you have a good voice, like singing voice?
No. But like better than most, but not like a good singing voice.
Oh, really?
But definitely better than most.
Better than
I'd
most?
say. Yeah, I was in honor choir. Like every once in a while, I have the kind of
choir.
I have the kind of singing voice that every once in a while in the car, someone will go, okay. If I like hit a riff.
She's really good.
No, not she's really good, but like I'll just be singing bad, and then maybe like I'll sing good one thing, and they'll be like, okay. And I'm like,
okay, well now you know you have to sing. Like now that you brought it up. Well, I brought it up, but
I don't know what I would sing. What did I? Oh, I always got picked for alto stuff in.
Okay, alto.
Okay, alto.
Okay, sing whatever you sing to Daisy.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Okay.
No, it's gonna suck now. It's only like
Please,
good. Okay.
Like I'm literally begging
All
you.
right. Oh wait, but I only know the Japanese version. I'll explain later.
What?
Okay. Atamagata hizahashi. Atamagata hizahashi. Meito mimito kuchito hana. Atamagata hizahashi. Yeah, it's kuchito. I've fact checked. It's kuchito.
Okay, first of all, you actually have a good voice.
Thank you.
Like you can carry a tune, not me feeling threatened. Why do you know the Japanese version and why is it better than English?
It's just what comes to me every time because I know the Japanese version so much more than
that's my question. Why do you know the Japanese version?
Okay, so in my small country-ass town of Gilbert, South Carolina, I don't know why, and this really did not bode well once we went to high school, but they taught us Japanese. That was like what we learned in like elementary school and middle school. We had a sensei come every day.
Instead of like Spanish?
Yes. And so then we went to high school and they were like, this is absolutely no shade to the Japanese culture, but like it's Spanish.
Well, of course, but it's not a language you need to know to live in America.
To live in America, it would be much more suitable, but probably a lot more like helpful in the job force, career-wise, to know Spanish. And so when we got to...
You don't know Spanish?
No. When we got to... Not really. When we got to high school, they were like, oh... like no more sensei, like here's your señorita, like we switched to Spanish. And I'll never forget, I was in high school, I was in like a junior year of high school taking like remedial Spanish, like very low level Spanish, and there was like freshmen that had just come from 8th grade in my class. Oh, they knew so much. And so the teacher kept like skipping over stuff, being like, and obviously hola la 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 la, and I was like, whoa, hold on. Well, konnichiwa,
really?
Excuse me. If we could just...
Do you still know Japanese?
Can count to 100. I know like some phrases.
Sick.
No, I mean, I know like a couple phrases, and head, shoulders, knees, and toes really stuck with me. But
that is so funny.
Yeah, that's why I know it.
Can I also ask you a question? And you can feel free to not answer this, and if you want to cut it out, we can. But can you talk about like when Lauren Bostic like went through like a cancellation like a couple of months ago? You happened to have been her guest on the episode, and like you kind of got dragged into it, and it was like her thing, but like you were a part of it. What was that like?
What a quick shift from Japanese head,
Sorry,
shoulders, knees, and
I
toes.
forgot that like that was something you went through.
It was fine because really, Lauren is, I truly, you know, when people are like, I don't care what people say about me, and you're like, yeah, okay, sure. Like,
Yeah.
I say that kind of stuff, and I like
Me too, and
deeply
I
care.
so much.
I
I'm like, I don't care what anybody thinks about me.
Lauren is one of those like gorgeous freaks of nature who actually means it when she
Doesn't
says
care.
that. And I think that they just like, they welcome the smoke. Me, I'm like, I don't want no smoke. And
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah.
smoke it up. This is the smoking section. Like,
Yeah.
and so I respect that for her. She just wasn't bothered by it, which helped me a lot. I will say, it was frustrating for a couple things because people would like comment on my page like, what about, you know, manifesting getting pregnant? I'm like, so I didn't say that.
Right.
So I don't even know if she said that. And also that was actually not even our episode together. That was the episode she did solo. I'm getting really roped into a lot of different like narratives here. Like it was, but I really just decided to just not, like when people were like, you know how people are when they're like, make a statement. Like, are you going to respond? And I'm like, no, like this is the first time I'm bringing it up. Like hot, the news job.
Exclusive.
Yeah. Exclusive. People exclusive. No, I just like didn't bring it up because I knew I could lay my little head down at night and rest and know that all I said was that I like eat sushi pregnant. So like, I don't care.
Right.
And my TTC journey was like, you know, so much easier than most. But I also, and you know, because another time you were giving me so much advice, like it was like 5 months of me trying and being disappointed. And like there's room and space for everyone's disappointment in TTC.
100%.
And TTC. And I talked about it on my podcast a lot too in my and I get messages, not to toot my own horn, I get messages all the time that are like, your pregnancy podcast makes me feel so much better about either TTC or being really anxious in the first trimester and like all the different stuff, how I like had such bad cramping and no one really talks about the cramping and stuff whenever you're in your first trimester and how like you just automatically assume something horrible is happening. So I was like, you know what, if people really listen to the podcast, I didn't say it. And I don't think Lauren regrets anything she said either. So it's just like,
No, right. Like we're all good.
Like we're good. So if you can take what you want from it. And if it upset you, then that, you know, I do apologize. It's a really sacred space, childhood and childbearing and feeding children and mamahood. And I get that it can really affect people differently. And I cannot stress enough. And something I said on the podcast with her that I think got lost in translation is like, I cannot stress enough, consume what makes you happy,
you feel good
in this moment. And if that podcast made you irate, throw it away in the trash, block us, do whatever.
Right.
Like only consume what makes you happy. And that's what I was saying in her podcast. I consumed a lot of negativity because it's just what kept getting fed to me in the algorithm. And it's probably because I kept watching those bitches. So they're like, let's send her more scary, dark stuff. And so I had to like, I had said like, I wish I consumed more positive stuff in the early stages. So I was just trying to be like, you know, positive and hopeful and say everything's not scary and bad. But of course the internet's like, but there should be a space to talk about scary and bad. And I'm like, totally.
Yeah. No, I'm glad you brought that up for sure.
Sure. Yeah. So anyways.
I apologize if my questions are all over the place. Things just keep coming to me because we haven't podcasted together in so long.
We haven't. I know. And, you know, we were both in this space where I think I asked her one time, like months and months ago, I wouldn't have dared ask her why she was pregnant. But I think I asked her and you're like, I love you so much. I physically cannot podcast one more fucking time. And I was like, no, I totally understand. I get it. And then there was another time where you probably just didn't ask me because you were like, girl, she's in the throes of it.
She's a lot going on.
She's got a lot going on. So we just have a lot to catch up on via podcasting.
So I want to also talk about your baby naming journey because you had told me a name.
Goldie.
And I was like, oh my God.
Not going to use it, so feel free.
I love it. And
did you actually love it, by the way?
Loved.
Me too.
And then you were like, wait, never mind. Citrus A, Daisy.
And
I like that they're like, I'm not a baby namer, but I think namers would like put them in the same category of like traditional female.
I
whatever,
started following
classic.
these like baby name sites, whatever. I actually need to unfollow them because sometimes I'm like, I don't care anymore. Even though I want like 7 kids, I'm like, okay, I don't need to like follow these sites. It said like, if you like the name Goldie, here are, and Daisy was on there. So
that's good.
It's of the same ilk, as Jackie would say.
Now, changing your baby's name is so crazy. Very Kylie Jenner of you.
Oh, I'm sorry, bitch. Very you of you. You changed your baby's name.
By the way, I did. Not me forgetting. I literally had 2 birth certificates. Facts. Walk me through that journey.
So it was Goldie for a long time, but it was basically just like, and here's what like, you could do whatever you want, obviously, in this journey, do whatever you want. But like something I won't do again is we won't start calling her that name because it really pissed me off when we changed it to Daisy. And then I remember specifically one time we were like in the ocean on my baby moon. I had this horrible rash. And James, I was already like in a mood. And James, because I wanted to be fabulous and gorgeous and chic on my baby moon, and I was just like covered in this like really horrific rash. And which is like my pregnancy journey to a T. Something was always wrong with my body or face. Eli. Like, what do you say?
Chas v'shalom, chas v'shalom, chas v'shalom.
Yes. So, anyways, James was like, oh, and he like grabbed my tummy in the ocean and was like, Goldie. And I was like, it's Daisy. And then I was like pissed that he called our baby the wrong name. I was like, do you even like Daisy? He's like, no, I do. We said Goldie for so long. It's just hard to remember.
It's facts, actually.
But yeah, I basically was Goldie. And then I wasn't sure if that was it for sure, just because I was like, oh, it's just almost too easy to come up with. Like, and is it too trendy? Is it like becoming this really popular, trendy name right now? And is this for sure what I want? So I ordered an Amazon book, 1,000 baby names or something like that. And it came in, and to James' great dismay, I like forced him one Sunday when we were eating brunch to just like sit there and go through like 1,000 baby names with me.
That book is amazing.
There are so many names. Like it'll be like table, like it's kind of crazy.
Right.
So you have to like weed through it. And I wrote like 3 down. Daisy was one of them. And when I said it, James was like, oh, Daisy, I quite like that. And I was like, yeah. And then we found out that it was English origin. So he's like, oh, it's an English name.
Oh, that's cute.
And then it was like The Great Gatsby, Daisy. And we just like kept it on the list. And then we went back through our list of like Goldie, Daisy, and like a few others that I won't mention in case we use them. And he was like, I think it's Daisy. And I was like, yeah, I think it's Daisy too. So there's really not like her middle name is Patricia, which is my grandmother's name. And it's like the most special thing ever to me. But Daisy, I just got from a book off Amazon. And it's not like a crazy, never heard of name. It's off just
no,
a
it's
classic.
not like a crazy celebrity apple.
Yeah. But just saw it in a book on Amazon. Can't recommend it enough.
That book is great. I had like a couple of names, and Reuben was one of them. And then when I opened the book, it said like the origin. And I knew it was like a biblical Hebrew name.
Yes.
But it translates to, behold, a son.
Oh,
okay,
okay, that's perfect.
Like literally me, behold, I gave birth to a son.
You guys in the Jewish community, I just think I learned this from you, but also mostly from Nobody Wants This. You could use the letter of a relative who's passed.
You can.
Okay.
You totally can. And like in our family, we do that too. I'm learning that like my philosophy when it comes to like naming after people is like, I think I prefer to be a little bit more literal, like not letter, but I might get to a point where like I want to do letter.
Right.
But for right now, like my maternal grandfather was Reuben Geller, and I liked the name Reuben, and they called him Ruby. Like we called him Papa Ruby.
So cute.
So I like to be a little bit more on the nose, but I might have so many children that like I get to a point where I can't be so on the nose.
What's your dream like order if you could choose? I know like a healthy baby over anything, but like if you had to
Of course, but yes.
If you had to choose, would you want another? Because I wanted a boy first, as you know, and I've said
too.
that. Like I wanted a boy, and so then you had a boy, and I was like, slay, 2 best friends just having boys, and I almost literally, I'm so insane, I almost bought boy clothes because I was so convinced I was gonna have a boy.
To like manifest it.
Yeah, and then I had a girl, and now though that I have a girl, I like want another girl so that they're sisters close in age.
Yes, I think that if I were you, I would also want a girl next.
Yeah, and then we can do boys. It's fine.
Yes. And I think for me, I think both are good. Like I think having 2 brothers, how cute.
So cute.
But I think if you then had like a girl and a boy, like a younger girl, and then like, the
older
brother's friends come over, like how much fun that'd be her boyfriend, and they get married. Like love
so
that.
true. It's so true.
Yeah.
When you have a boy, you can have either next. When you have a girl
Yes.
first, you almost kind of wish you have a sister next.
1,000%.
Because a little brother after a big sister, kind of a little shit.
Oh,
Like
big shit.
it's giving like dweeb. It's giving like little dweeby brother.
No, but it's also actually giving so cute.
It is giving cute. Anyone listening to this is going to be like, hey, I have
it's also giving
cute.
like I respect women.
It's also giving I have a little brother, and so obviously I don't mind it. And he is like not a dweeb. He's like the cutest, sweetest thing. And you know what? That man would go get you a box of tampons and not think twice. Like he's got 2 older sisters.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Ben.
Oh yeah, dweeb alert. Got it.
Okay, we can dilly-dally and talk about names all day, but like we do need to talk about the tourist fast five stories. So,
okay.
And there are such good stories, and I chose one especially for you because you have a daughter, and I really want to talk about this Shay Mitchell skincare line thing. So I'll get to it. Shannon, without further ado, are you ready for the fast five stories that you do need to know?
Yeah, girl.
Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Amazon Eero. Eero delivers Wi-Fi that just works. It's fast, it's reliable, it's secure and powerful. They provide a strong, consistent connection for all of your devices in every corner of your home, even outside with the Eero Outdoor 7, which extends your Wi-Fi to porches, patios, and backyards year-round, no matter the weather. Super easy to set up. I have 3 Eeros in my house. I didn't know about Eero up until like a month ago when I needed it, and actually like the technician was like, just get an Eero. Changed my life. There's a dead spot in my house, of course, exactly where my bedroom TV is. Eero is technology like living in the future. So easy to set up. It has given me, Wi-Fi means everything to me, obviously, because I like to rot in bed, but, and like stream shows, but mostly because like my work, I have to upload videos. Like I need really good Wi-Fi. And I can't believe I've been living without an Eero up until a month ago. I told you guys I was having like Wi-Fi issues, totally solved just by an Amazon purchase. Can you believe? They have a solution for all home types, even small businesses, whatever your Wi-Fi needs are, there is an Eero for that. Friends don't let friends have slow Wi-Fi. So we've gotten you a code to secure 20% off your Eero purchase. Head to Eero, EERO.com. Find the product that works best for your home type and use our code TOAST20 for 20% off. That's TOAST20. It's exclusively for listeners of The Toast. They're offering 20% off purchases now through December 31st to set you up with better Wi-Fi for the new year. Use code TOAST20 at checkout for 20% off your Eero purchase at EERO.com. That's code TOAST20 at EERO.com for 20% off your purchase. Thank you, Eero, for sponsoring today's show. Today's episode is also brought to you by Saks. It's the time of year where we're shopping for ourselves, we're shopping for others, and it's kind of the time of year where shopping becomes not fun, which we didn't know was possible, but then we're like sweating at the mall, screaming, crying, throwing up, trying to find a dress that fits us for the holiday party, and we're just not in a good mood. That's why shopping at Saks online, SAKS.com, is such a party experience. One, because it's the place you could shop for everyone. So whether you're shopping for men, for women, for kids, for beauty, for home, they have all different categories. They have everything. You do not need to shop at one more place than Saks. And the website is just built really well. They have great gift guides, great edits, great collections, and just great like user-friendly experience on their website. So whether you're looking for yourself, because it's that time of year where maybe we're taking trips, maybe we've got an office crush and it's the office holiday party and you want a party new dress that screams festive, that screams fun, but that also screams I'm not trying too hard. I'm just like cool Sally by the water cooler. Saks.com has it for you. Cannot recommend shopping there enough because, like I said, holiday shopping becomes really not fun really quickly. So if you're shopping for even the pickiest of people on your list, you can curate your holiday wish list on Saks if you want to forward it to your family. Just like a nice suggestion. Sometimes husbands aren't shopping the way that we need them to. So what about a wish list at Saks.com? Highly recommend. Everything on your agenda, whether it's holiday parties or staying cozy at home, Saks.com has you covered. Shopping can be fun. Shopping should be fun. Whatever you're looking for, head to Saks.com, SAKS.com, for inspiring ways to shop for everyone on your list. Today's episode is also brought to you by Dibs Beauty. They have created easy beauty essentials for a full life. In a world that asks you to do it all, Dibs multitasking products are here to help you do a little less and still look like you did the most. So I saw Dibs all over social media before I actually bought one myself. And you might recognize I've been using the contour stick in all my, every day I've been doing these like teasers on the Toast Instagram about who my guest co-host is going to be, and I'm doing my makeup while I do them, and pretty much in every single video I'm using the Dibs. It's double-ended. It's a blush and contour stick. It's literally so easy to blend. I love their big blending brush too. That's called the Desert Island Duo. Also, my lip liners recently, I've been like really Dibs friendly. So the Desert Island Duo is a perfectly paired bronzer and blush combo. And then I've been blending it in with the Duo face brush. Those are both the products you can see in my videos. They've sold out 6 times. They have a 58,000 person wait list. The brush is really what dreams are made of. Latest obsession is the new double standard primer and mascara duo. This mascara multitasks as hard as you do. It's the first of its kind brown primer and black volumizing mascara all in one tube. Check out Dibs Beauty. It's a brand that simplifies, adapts, and makes the most of your precious time. This is beauty that puts you first. And if you use code TOAST at checkout, you're going to get 15% off your purchase. That's DIBSBEAUTY.com, dibsbeauty.com. Our code is TOAST. That will get you 15% off your order. TOAST is that code, and the website is dibsbeauty, DIBSBEAUTY.com. Code TOAST for 15% off your order. Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Legacy Box. Right now, Legacy Box is running their Black Friday sale, and we are getting you exclusive early access to digitize your memories for just $9 per tape. That's right, only $9 to preserve and share your precious moments. VHS, VHS-C, high-8 film reels. They digitize over 12 other types of analog media, and they're saving you $15 per item if you are going to use their Black Friday sale. So when you digitize your memories now, Legacy Boxes digitize and send digitizes and sends all your memories in the cloud and easy to access by Christmas, so you can relive them with your family just in time for the holidays. It's actually a really party way to spend the holidays. So if you want to get someone a gift, it's a perfect gift for like a mom or a grandma if you want to like win brownie points as like favorite daughter. Because you're obviously giving them a gift, but then you could spend the day watching them. I feel like that's so special, like under the Christmas tree. Stop, so cute. After 10 years in business, Legacy Box is the world's largest digitizer. They have helped over 1 million families relive their wedding days, chaotic childhood Christmases, and even road trips to Yellowstone. So you've heard about Legacy Box all year long. Now is really the time to take charge and digitize your memories, and this $9 deal will not last long. So head to legacybox.com/toast for early access to their best deal of the year. Do not wait. Secure your digitized memories by Christmas at legacybox.com/TOAST. That's legacybox.com/TOAST. Do not sleep on this. Do it now. Get it by Christmas. And also, you might not realize if you're just like leaving all your old tapes in like a box in your attic, it's actually like subject to mold and the elements and it actually could get destroyed. So just letting you know. Legacybox.com/toast to early access for the best deal of the year. Okay. First up, big news of the weekend is Kris Jenner's 70th birthday party.
0070 is a sick theme.
So Kris Jenner celebrated her 70th birthday with famous family, celebrity friends during her Bond-themed birthday party. So she had her birthday party. It was held at Jeff Bezos and Nicole Bezos. I guess that's her name. Oh, Nicole. I have to stop calling her Nicole. Her name is Lauren. She looks like a Nicole.
You can't do that.
I call her Nicole Sanchez, but her name is Lauren Sanchez. It was at their house. Every celebrity on the planet was there. It was, of course, planned by Mindy Weiss.
Classic.
So here's who was in attendance. Oprah, Mariah Carey, Tyler Perry, Vin Diesel, Mark Zuckerberg, Prince Harry and Meghan, Adele and Rich Paul, of course, all the Kardashians, Scott Disick, Travis Barker, Tristan Thompson, Corey Gamble, Martha Stewart, Chris Rock. Like, I seriously don't even know where. And then the performer, Bruno Mars.
It's giving the white party.
Was 007D.
Hilarious.
She looked insane. The decor was amazing. There was like custom Dunkin' Donuts boxes that said America runs on Kris Jenner.
Classic.
Brand integration. Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber. Like literally everyone on the planet was there. And what's so crazy is that it was also the Baby to Baby Gala, which is like a charity gala for babies. They like raise money for like.
I saw that. It's a big deal. Everyone always goes dresses up to the nines. It's almost like it's not a baby Met, but it's like people like really.
It's a Met Gala. Yeah. And so the fact that it was two major events, a lot of people did both. Also, apparently Beyonce and Jay-Z were at Kris's birthday party, but they totally avoided paparazzi.
That's impressive.
Which means that like if somebody wanted to avoid paparazzi, they could.
Yeah.
So everyone
wanted the pics.
Yeah, right. Kim's All's Fair cast was there. Sarah Paulson, Naomi Watts, Tyler Perry was in attendance. All the Hiltons, Kathy Paris were there.
If you weren't there, you were a big fat loser.
If you weren't there, you were a big fat loser. I very rarely like see things online and I'm like, oh, I wish I was there. Like I have like FOMO because you know, like celebrity, once you like have ever met a celebrity, you realize it's actually not fun to hang out with celebrities because everyone in the room is just like staring at the celebrity. Everyone's talking about the celebrity. It's like the party doesn't go on because the celebrity just kind of like ruins the event, honestly.
Sucks the air out of the room kind of. And I'm sure they don't want that, but they just do.
They just do. It's like really not fun. But something like this, I just know was a blast. I mean, Bruno Mars, like kill me. Like this sounds so sick. Everybody, it was, I think black tie. Everybody looked gorgeous.
I wonder if she did that so that they could come from Baby to Baby Gala straight to her.
Maybe.
Or maybe they were outfit changes. Did you see Prince Harry's scalp?
Yeah. The visibility of it.
Yeah. And so you know how there was all those rumors that when he was wearing all those weird hats that he got hair transplants. So I guess he didn't. I saw that on Liz.
Rumor debunked. Yeah.
Still no hair
was planted. Yeah, right.
Still bald.
So much content coming out of it too, because like of course Kim, Kris, Kylie, everyone was just like doing the most. And then over the weekend, Kendall, I think maybe it happened. I wonder what the timeline was because Kendall like last weekend had her birthday party.
Oh yeah, on the island.
She rented that private island and it was like the same crew, like all the young peeps, except Courtney wasn't there, but all the other sisters were. I know November is like a big season for them because they have so many birthdays. Yeah. But it seems exhausting.
Yeah, it does seem exhausting. Also, I guess they're all Scorpios. I know you don't really.
Yeah. No, I don't, but I know because Jackie's a Scorpio. Happy birthday to Jackie.
Happy birthday to Jax.
So this party looked so sick. I actually like wish I was there. I know I would have had the best time ever because I know like everyone had fun. I know everybody drank. I knew everybody danced. I know everybody stayed late. Like I just know it's not a thing that people go to take a picture and leave. Like everyone went because it was definitely lit.
Liddy Titties Plus, there was like enough celebrities there that it wouldn't have been like the suck the air out of the room because there's so many regular people to famous people ratio. Like the ratio was just like straight up fucking famous people.
Yeah, it's like you couldn't. I don't know who was the most famous person there.
Right.
Is it Oprah? Is it
Beyonce,
Meghan and Harry?
Jay-Z. Oh,
Is it Jeff Bezos? Oh, Mark Zuckerberg was there.
yeah, but he's kind of accessible.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it's so upper echelon. This is really Met Gala level.
It's so crazy to think that, like, I mean, I know people talk about this all the time, but like the Kardashians literally started out as like just like reality TV stars with like a little like tiny scandal, and now that they have like the most upper echelon 70th birthday of like iconic level status, 1 million.
And it's because of Kris. And so her having this type of party is. And I feel like Kris doesn't get enough credit because when you think about the Kardashians, you think like Kylie, you think Kim, you think Kendall. Kris gets forgotten about a lot. And I think I said this a little while ago, like that Kris is my number one favorite Kardashian, and she still is.
Yeah.
Like, when you rank your favorite, Kardashian Jenners, you don't think Kris.
Oh, you don't even put her in there, actually. When it's like, who's your favorite Kardashian, yeah, you're right.
But Kris is so underrated. And I think if any of the girls threw a birthday party, like it would have been huge like this, but it would not have been this A-list. And it's because of Kris. Like Kris is so underrated.
She's like that a radio host or a talk show host that everyone's like obsessed with and loves and adores. She actually she forms a bridge between any drama that her other, like honestly, she should be added to, she might be on Liz Wood's list of who could cure the Kardashian and Taylor Swift drama.
Totally.
Like what if you just call Taylor up? What if you just called her up? She really does just like bridge the gaps of any drama because everyone just loves Kris. America runs on Kris Jenner.
Everybody loves Kris.
Yeah.
I love, and she looked insane. Her new face is just settling in
so
really
good.
nicely. The girls looked gorgeous. Like, I want to thank Kris Jenner. This was like the most fun I've had seeing who was there. The pictures coming out now. Everyone like Kylie, they're posting little videos. It's just a fun rabbit hole to go down because it's pargy. So thank you to Kris.
Really 0070.
Yes, very clever. And I do love, like, I feel like nobody gets dressed up anymore. So having it be black tie themed, like everyone's wearing like truly gowns.
You feel like no one gets dressed up anymore?
Gorge.
Oh my God, I feel like everyone invites, I feel like no one has had a black tie wedding. I feel like everyone's wedding is black tie these days. I feel like everyone.
Oh, I don't think so.
It's like come to a murder mystery party, wear a gown if you could. Like, I feel like everything
Like,
is
we need
up.
to bring back dressing up. Remember when people used to get dressed up on airplanes? Now, I'm so glad I didn't live in that era because like I need to wear leggings and like a crew neck toast merch.
No. But it's so cute. My parents,
right.
My parents are adorable. When I meet them at the airport or see them go to a flight, my dad puts on a sports coat. My dad doesn't. My dad is like wears Tevas and like tank tops, sleeveless tank tops all day, and like paints houses and works on like motors on jet skis. And he was on like a sports coat, and he's like, "Of course, we're going on a flight, honey." I'm like, "Oh,
no, he's right. Like bring back, just like nice.
My two-piece
God, that's the cutest
matches.
thing.
That's nice.
Okay, other big news of the weekend was Kelsea Ballerini's song that came out on Friday. It kind of took the world by storm, and then her and Shay Stokes were spotted together, I believe, in Croatia, holding hands nearly 2 months after their split. So after the country star and Outer Banks star broke up, an onlooker saw them at Kiba Smashburger, random, in Dubrovnik.
Good details.
On Friday. They were holding hands at the table, talking closely. The onlooker told People magazine. After they got up, they walked together hand in hand. They looked very cute. So they're obviously back together. This is somebody she was with for 3 months, and now they're on vacation holding hands. Like, they're back together.
They're obviously back together.
Yeah.
Also, not them being like, we could probably get away with it if we go to Croatia and get a smash burger. And someone's like, got your ass.
Dubrovnik. At Dubrovnik. Not the Dubrovnik smash burger. Like, we want to go to Dubrovnik to see the sights, try the cuisine, the indigenous. We'll have smash burger.
Yeah, I think I'll do a smash burger. Do you guys
That's like, I feel like the most Tennessee thing ever.
Do you guys have any ketchup? He's from Charleston.
But to me, like, I feel like there were murmurs about them getting back together and them dating. I mean, them breaking up was a little shocking. So I wasn't surprised that they're back together. I feel like the big surprise is her song.
I know. Oh, I wonder if she wants my freedom the way I want to be a mother. Like, I could not get over it. And the actual like music video was so good. And then the last line. Do you understand the last line? Taryn's due in June.
Say it to me.
Taryn's due in June. The album's due in March.
Due in March. Yeah, it makes sense. Do people not get it?
No, it does. But Taryn is her makeup artist,
but also like her best friend.
One of her like best friends, and she's a really close friend of mine. I love Taryn, and we were pregnant at the same time. And when I was listening to the song, I thought I didn't hear it right, and so then I went to look up the lyrics, and I was like, oh my gosh! I was like, not saying Taryn's due in June, the album's due in March. I was like, wow! And then
Oh, that's
something that's
cute.
just such a like hits so different, and this always happens with Taylor Swift because I don't know if you do this. I listen to Apple Music, and I always, if I'm listening to a song for the first time, I always let the lyrics
Watch
come
the
up.
lyrics.
Yeah, I always watch
Yeah.
the lyrics, and when it scrolls to the bottom and it says written by Kelsea Ballerini with not another
Slay.
fucking single person on there, it's such a slay to me, and that always
Agreed.
happens with Taylor Swift. It'll be like written by Taylor Swift, and it really if anyone writes a crazy good song and it's just their credits at the bottom and no one else, I'm like, wow, that wasn't a co-write, like that just came from your brain and your heart and your mind. That's really impressive. And she posted she loves a carousel. And she posted a little like video of her like voice notes of the idea, and she basically like wrote the whole chorus, and it's really windy. It sounds like she's fucking sitting in a park. It's just
And she also did another video talking about like the decision, like what the song is about, and she's like, it's the first time I've ever really written about jealousy. Like if you listen to the song, she just sits in a park and she's watching this really cute family, like slay to that family. First of all, it's a mom and a dad and 2 kids, and they're like having a picnic, and she's just writing about like what her observation is, that like this looks like the perfect family.
Yeah.
The mom is, so loved by the dad and these 2 perfect kids. And she's sitting there being like, the mom's probably looking at me like jealous of the freedom that I have, but she doesn't realize like I'm looking at her like, the jealous of. And I don't know why I found this so shocking, because when Kelsey's spoken about like her love life and her career and her goals for the future, I remember her saying on Call Her Daddy that her previous marriage, like so much went wrong, but he was really like looking for a mom and a wife, and she had these big career dreams, and she was like, I didn't want to start a family with him, and I don't know if I even want to have kids at all.
What?
And that was yes,
I missed
that was
this
the last time she ever talked about it. And I was like, she was talking about how she kind of had like a not tumultuous, but just like a little unstable childhood, and that makes her question if she even wants to have kids. And so it didn't seem like that was something she wanted. So that's why I found the song so shocking, because the song is beautiful, and I think it's very real for a lot of women who want careers. And where does your career fit into your motherhood, or where does your motherhood fit into your career? But I was like, I didn't even know this was something she wanted, because that was the only time I ever heard her talk about it on Call Her Daddy.
So I didn't see the Call Her Daddy interview, and I had the exact opposite. I was not surprised by it at all, because she says in the song Rolling Up the Welcome Mat, there's a line about how he never really wanted kids, and she's like, and now that I think about that doesn't even make sense. It was something, and I was like, so I guess she wanted kids, and he was like, not ready. But then you said on the Call Her Daddy, maybe that was just a lyric in her song, but it made it to me seem like she just didn't want to have kids with
marriage.
him.
Well, her old marriage was plagued by a lot of issues. One being that they were in the same field, and she was excelling a lot faster than him, which I think is really hard. When you're in like in the entertainment industry, everybody has such a big ego, and you're both country singers, and like one of you is flopping and one of you is becoming huge. So there was a lot of issues in her marriage, and like, not to say that she should have had kids with him, definitely not, because it was a bad marriage.
And they got married really young too.
They got married really young, and it was just not good. And I think he's doing a lot better. I think he moved out of the country. Like, I think that
he's
it was
dating
not
another
right.
country singer.
Oh yeah, but like a small time one. Like I think they're just like very much like living in a van vibes,
Got it.
But let me tell you, not enough people talk about her, not to bring him up, but her ex-husband, Morgan Evans, like released one album in the States, and it's literally like the best country album ever written. It's called like Things We Drink To.
It is a good album.
Dream to it. Like, not me knowing the whole album, it's like so random.
No.
It's so good.
Not you not supporting women.
And they have a song together on it, and it's amazing. Yeah, sorry. Back to Kelsey. So I was just shocked by the admission that like this is something that she wants, and I think so many people, and she's talking like she sort of missed the boat. She's 32, so like, don't worry, girl, you're totally fine.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a very real conversation that I think a lot of people listen to the song too, and were like shook by how seen they felt by it.
Yeah.
How did you feel about like career and motherhood? Because I feel like that's why I love what we do so much, like content creating, podcasting. I feel like it's one of the very few jobs that not only is so flexible schedule-wise, like you can be a full-time parent and a full-time content creator. I feel like it really lends itself to both. But it's also the type of job where you get, I feel, more visibility, more opportunity becoming a mom. Not everyone can say that, because I feel like I'm thriving even more. I have more to talk about, more brands, diapers, sure, let's go, formula. Like, there's not a lot of jobs where you become a mom and I think your job flourishes. And I do feel like when content creators become, and podcasters and any influencers become moms or celebrities, like when you become moms, it opens you up to just like a whole new graphic, a whole new opportunity. So I don't know if like we have the same
thoughts on that?
As traditional, if you work in a corporate setting.
I was just gonna say,
trying to climb the corporate ladder.
Not every job obviously is that, like, you know, Kelsey's song that's like, I wanted the damn tour, I did it, I got what I wanted, and like, you know, but that's not very conducive to like having a baby and being pregnant.
Touring is not,
No, can't stress that enough. Don't go on tour pregnant.
You're so crazy for that.
No, that was fucking nuts. Yeah, I could like dry heave just thinking about it. Anyways, I feel the same way. I feel like there's more to talk about, but I do have this like underlying thought where I'm like, wait, because my content has not always been, you know, like it's not very family friendly. Like you're a lot more like family friendly, I would say, other than when you're like, what's up, motherfuckers? Fuck shit. Yeah.
No, but even I find myself now like looking at what I post, what I say, just through the lens of like, I don't want to embarrass my kids one day. So like I feel like I was never really like raunchy or whatever, but I feel like I've even pulled it back a little bit more.
No, I mean, my digital footprint is harrowing. Like I actually really, I shudder to think about what, like, I will not be able to tell her anything. Like she'll be like, you literally talk about,
but you did this,
getting fucked. Like, I'm like, oh, nuh-uh, that's not what I was talking about.
I know. Like, how do we, I feel like so awkward.
Yeah, it's so, I don't know what I'll do. Like, I'll just have to like pay someone so much money to just like pull everything down at some point. I don't know. Anyways, I'll be like, no, mommy just talks about like her hemorrhoids and rectal prolapse, and those are all due to you. So really,
you're welcome.
You're welcome. No, I feel the same way. I feel like the door opens up. I also wonder, because I was so like party girl, fun. I wonder if I had got in my head sometimes being like, do people even care? But I forget that like the internet has kind of grown up with me. So those people aren't still at the restaurant. You know what I mean? Like there's also growing up and most likely having children, or maybe not having children, but just like their friends are having kids and they're
evolving.
They're evolving with me. So I got in my head a little bit like, am I talking about like motherhood and pregnancy? But then people are like, I love it. So I feel it's
I don't
great.
know how to balance. Because I could do a whole episode just talking about baby stuff.
And
when I'm with my friends, it's all we fucking talk about.
I know.
So I struggle too with like balancing both. I don't know what the right balance is, because and then it's like the duality of woman, right?
Yeah.
I'll do an episode on like baby stuff and people will be like, yes, give us more. And then they'll be like, well, can you not? And so I just don't know.
Yeah.
Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Minted. If you're looking to slow down and connect with your loved ones this holiday season, sending a Minted holiday card is a really fun, tangible, like low-key old school type of way to spread joy, but also stunt on these hoes. What's better than like sending a pargy picture of yourself and maybe your man or maybe your dog or maybe your kids being like, yeah, I have a beautiful life. Send it on. Happy holidays. When it comes to holiday cards, Minted is for the swirlies. It's a brand full of toasters, and it's really the only place that we would go to start our new favorite holiday tradition. Minted has unmatched paper quality and customization options that allow you to level your cards up. Now, of course, when I think holiday cards, I'm like, that's so cute, but like, who has the time to be addressing all these envelopes? Like, that's where they lose me. I'm like, yeah, I'll start on these hoes, but handwriting? Sorry, no. Well, they actually offer free recipient addressing service. So it makes sending your cards super easy. You just upload your contacts. Minted will print each address on your envelopes along with a beautiful coordinating design for free. So they make things easier with the free recipient addressing, printing all your loved ones' addresses on envelopes for free. I don't know if you guys heard that. It's for free. So yeah, stunt on these hoes and then get the address is printed for free. Bring your traditions to life with independent art and designs this holiday season, and use code TOAST for 20% off your Minted holiday cards, gifts, and wrapping paper. Again, that's code TOAST, TOAST, for 20% off your Minted holiday cards, gifts, and wrapping paper this holiday season. And don't forget, of course, to stunt on these hoes. Today's episode is also brought to you by the new show on HBO Max, I Love LA. So, Rachel Sennot's new HBO original comedy series, I Love LA, is out now on HBO Max. The breakout star of Bottoms and Shiva Baby brings a new show about young, ambitious friend group navigating life and love in Los Angeles. Sennott stars alongside Jordan Firstman, Josh Hutcherson, Odessa Azion, and True Whitaker. Don't miss all new episodes of I Love LA, Sundays at 10:30 p.m. exclusively on HBO Max. Subscription required. Visit hbomax.com for details. Don't miss out on all new episodes of I Love LA, Sundays at 10:30 p.m. exclusively on HBO Max. Subscription required. Visit hbomax.com for details. Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Quo, formerly known as OpenPhone. One of our favorite sponsors, OpenPhone, has went through a rebrand. Quo. We love a rebrand here at The Toast. And let's talk about something every business owner knows too well, missed calls. Because missing a business call, that's like watching money fly out the window and straight into your competitor's hands. So that's why today's episode is brought to you by Quo, formerly OpenPhone, their smarter way to run your business's communications. Quo is the #1 business phone system. It's built for 2025, not 1995, and it's rated the top choice for customer satisfaction with over 3,000 reviews on G2. So forget juggling phones or using a landline. Quo works right from an app on your phone or computer. Your whole team can share one number and collaborate on calls and texts like a shared inbox. You're going to have faster responses and happier customers. So Quo is not just a phone system. It's a smart system. It has built-in AI call logs. It writes summaries, even rounds up your next steps. If you can't answer the phone, one of their AI agents can. So with qualifying leads, routing calls to the right person, and making sure no customer is ever left hanging, even after hours, Quo's got your back. It keeps the lights on while you can actually sleep. And that's why over 90,000 businesses are already running on Quo. From solo parenting to growing teams, Quo helps businesses stay connected and look professional. So start your free trial today, plus get 20% off your first 6 months at quo.com/toast. That's quo.com/toast. And if you already have a number, they will port those numbers over for free. So Quo, it's no missed calls, no missed customers. Start your free trial today and get 20% off your first 6 months at quo.com/toast. That's quo.com/TOAST. Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Little Spoon. You know that moment when it's almost 6 p.m., kids are hungry, and you're staring at the fridge holding, a snack pouch and a grape? We've all been there more times than we'd like to admit, because it turns out parenthood doesn't come with a meal plan. And that's why we stopped stressing over last-minute meals, and we've started using Little Spoon, today's sponsor. They deliver real food for babies, toddlers, and big kids straight to your door, so mealtime actually feels easy. So it's hard to be creative and fun all the time and also productive. Well, Little Spoon gets that. So they have recipes that are made with pediatricians. They're packed with hidden veggies, and they somehow get, kids' approval. Everything is made with real ingredients. There's no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or dyes. It's a rare combination of convenient and healthy. What's great is that they have all, whatever, age kids are in your house, they have all different types of food. So they have baby's first food, they have toddler food, they have teen meals, they have snacks, they have pouches, they really have everything. It's a mealtime hack that parents can't stop talking about. They have no prep, nutrient-packed meals for snacks, for babies, for toddlers, and even for big kids. I don't know which group of kids is harder to feed. I'm feeling like it's big kids. Well, get 50% off your first online order at littlespoon.com/toast50. Our code TOAST50 at checkout will get you 50% off your first online order. Little Spoon, LITTLESPOON.com/toast50. Don't forget to use our show's code for 50% off your first order. Littlespoon.com/toast50. Littlespoon.com/toast50. Thank you, Little Spoon, for sponsoring today's episode. So this third story, I have so many thoughts on, and you're also a girl mom, and so I would love to hear your thoughts. So Shay Mitchell, who's she's an actress, but she's really a renowned businesswoman now. Her luggage line base is huge. She has launched a new company, and it's sparking backlash because it's a toddler skincare line. So,
this is hers?
Yeah, it's called Rini, R-I-N-I, and it's a skincare line developed specifically for children. Ahead of the launch, Shay Mitchell posted a picture of a young girl with a face mask on, teasing
young?
the new product.
Like middle schoolers or children?
No, toddler. Yeah.
Crazy.
She teased a new product. It's called Something Gentle, Something New. Social media users took to the comment section. Some enraged over today's beauty standards. She said, I thought this was an awareness campaign about unrealistic beauty standards for kids, not an actual ad for kids' skincare. This is heartbreaking and horrifying. Another one said, I struggle to find the right words to articulate how disappointing and dystopian this is. People called the move sick, out of touch, and insane. So it's co-founded with her friend, Esther Song. The beauty brand's name, Rini, is the Korean word for children. So Shay Mitchell, so I feel so conflicted because kids these days are obsessed with skincare. I see it comes up on my TikTok all the time. My skincare routine, she's using
drunk
retinol.
elephant, and they're 12. Yeah.
So we can't stop the fact that kids are obsessed with skincare today. The way that we were obsessed with hit clips is what kids do. So the fact that she's creating, and kids look up to, especially girls, they see their moms doing makeup and they're like, well, I want makeup. And so this is a safe way for them to engage and share something with. I feel so conflicted because on the one hand, it's nice that if a kid wants to copy their mom and they're doing it already, we might as well give them a brand that's totally safe, totally cute and whatever. It's not going to do anything for their skin. It's just a way for them to participate. But on the other hand, I feel sick. If I were to make a thing for kids, it's it's a way to get kids outside and off their phones. I don't know, but it's happening anyway.
Here's the thing.
So I don't know.
Here's the thing. Once again, the internet is like mentally ill because they're like horrifying I mean, it is kind of dystopian, I'm not gonna lie, but like
it is.
But people being like, I'm sick to my stomach, and like I know you're kidding, but some people being like, I shudder to think, I cannot articulate the words. Like, okay, relax. If Shay Mitchell didn't do it, someone else would have done it. And like also, you said, is her co-founder Korean? Is it a Korean skincare brand?
It's Korean skincare,
like in Korea, they have something for everything. Like, I'm sure there already is some sort of like child skincare line there. Like, that's like their thing, and they're really good at it. They're really good at it. So like, why not Shay Mitchell? Someone was gonna do it. Why not her? Like, it's fine. But what she could have done is like, if you want to engage with your mommy and copy what your mommy does, like, it could be a play kit. Like, there's play makeup kits. Like, it could be like
fake kitchens.
It could be fake.
Like, they're not really cooking.
If she would have sold a fake set, it kind of would have gone along with her little like luggage brand and everything. And like, I don't think she needed to come out with like actual physical skincare to put on her face. Like, it also just seems like hella messy. Like, why? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in it, but I'm not like, I'm not. She didn't come out with makeup for toddlers. You know what I mean?
But I think of it as the same as makeup. Like,
it's
when we were
strange that it's
kids,
for
like, I
toddlers.
grew up in a house with all girls, and we had like fake makeup, right?
Sure.
It was like fake palettes and whatever.
Yeah.
And that's fun. So much of kids' play is pretend.
Yeah.
With fake kitchens. And then like your mom would put lipstick on you like while she was going out, and it was like so special.
Because
like,
it was
she
a
took
big
it off right
special
after.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I just hate that like that's what the world is.
I think
I don't have a problem with Shay Mitchell. I have a problem with the world.
Yeah, and you know what's also, I think it could have been for middle schoolers. I think it's really bizarre that it's for toddlers. It creates this weird thought of babies being adults, and you don't want to think of babies being adults, right? You don't want a toddler to think it needs skincare, because that's what a toddler, if they're playing pretend, thinks like, I need to put this on. I don't know. It creates I don't like the age of it. Like, when you just said it's for little kids, I'm like, oh, grow up. Like, all these 12-year-olds are using skincare anyways. But you're saying it's for like toddlers is kind of fucking weird.
Well, the picture is her daughter. How old is her daughter? She can't be more than 5. I don't know how old kids are. It's so annoying. Like, how old are these two kids?
Those two kids are
like 6.
Those are kids. They're not teens.
They're not like teens.
They're not in they're like in first grade.
So, like, to be clear, I'm not mad at Shay Mitchell and her explanation is like, you know, my daughter wants to play with me. I would rather her use this than real hyaluronic acid. Like, having, like, so
what is it? Is it just a nothing burger? Like, is it just like
facial masks? That's it. It's just, they have a line of masks. They look like, you know, puppies and pandas and unicorns. But like, what's in it?
That's, by the way, that's what adults wear. Like, if I see one more girl out with like stars on her face, like, that's what adults are wearing too.
And then in this picture, then on the brand, they have a picture of like a bunch of kids wearing it. It's, I would say this girl's probably 13, and then the youngest is 5.
I don't mind if you're buying it for your 10 to 13-year-old, whatever, but like a 5-year-old using this is weird to me.
It's created for growing faces, ages 3 and up.
3 and up is crazy. I mean, whatever. It's okay.
I hate to be like a part of like, this is wrong, but like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with Shay Mitchell. I can't stress that enough. Like, this is what the world is. Consumerism.
You know what? Get your bag, sis. If she didn't do it, someone else was going to do it. And it's like,
and she's doing it safe and ethical. You know, I'm sure she's got it all.
And whatever. But it's like the Skims Bush. It's like, okay, so she's popping off and people hate it and people love it. Like, you're making news. That's great. We're talking about it on like the most popular podcast in the world right now. So she's doing something good.
They want to nurture healthy habits and spark confidence. I don't know. I hate this. I chose 6 stories. Oh no, I chose 5 stories. Okay. 4th story. Kim Kardashian did not pass the bar.
I saw this.
She said, well, I'm not a lawyer yet. I just play a very well-dressed one on TV. So 6 years into this law journey, I'm still all in until I pass the bar. No shortcuts, no giving up, just more studying and even more determination. Thank you to everyone who has supported and encouraged me along the way. Falling short is not a failure. It is fuel. I was so close to passing the exam, and this only motivates me even more. Let's go. Now, I want to say a few things. The fact that she didn't pass is not a big deal. Like, so many successful lawyers. Like, it's the hardest test.
Have you seen Suits? Meghan Markle didn't pass forever.
It's not a litmus test on whether you're going to be a good lawyer or not, or whether you're smart or not. Like, some of the dumbest people I know have passed, and some of the smartest people I know have not. Like, it's not a big deal. It just begs the question, like,
Why?
Girl, you don't have to do all this. Like now I see her on the show because I'm watching the new season. Like her flashcards for years, her and her flashcards while she's doing a TV show. Her and her flashcards while she's doing a photo shoot. Her and her flashcards while she's being a mom to 4. Like, girl, you're a billionaire. Chill. Like if I'm a billionaire, you're not going to catch me doing this much.
No, but I'm telling you, wish list. She wants the baby face and the fat ass. She wants the Oscar on her bathroom floor. She wants it all. And like, she should have it. She should have it all.
She should. Like, it's coming really hard to her.
No, it's coming hard to her because, like, I just, like, no shade to Miss Kimberly Noel with the same middle name as me, spelled the same in everything, and I don't think people talk about that enough. But she just wants it. So, like, you're allowed to, like, strive for things. And I think the main thing she wants people to know is that she can, that she's not stupid, that she's not just, like, a girl who had a sex tape and a reality star and a big butt and comes out with, like, bush underwear that she could.
But she's not that anymore. Like, I feel like the world gets it.
That she's a businesswoman.
People who hate the Kardashians can admit that they are savvy businesswomen, and Kim and Kris are the smartest of them all.
But do you think that people still don't put Kim in that category? Because you're like, yeah, but she has a momager like Kris Jenner, so that's why it's all great. Like I think she wants to prove.
People have given her flowers. I feel like it's been proven, but I understand she wants to still continue to prove people wrong. I get it. It's just I feel exhausted for her. Like,
I know.
Watching the new season, even with the acting thing, I'm like, why? Like
I was gonna say it's the acting thing. It's like for what?
People act to become billionaires, not billionaires to become actors. Like acting low-key sucks. It's all day. And it's just like, and she's missing family stuff. I'm watching the show and I'm like, girl, why are you doing all this? You don't have to.
I know. I was just talking on my podcast with a friend that was like, yeah, but we were talking about the new show and how terrible it is. And she was like, yeah, but she's out there and she's really trying. And I was like, no, but if you're an actor, like you should be good. Like I'm not, it's not one of those things where it's like, but she tried really hard. I'm like, no, you got to be good.
And the show, All's Fair on Hulu, it's like, you know, people are saying it's the worst show ever made. And now people are saying it's like the worst show ever made in an extremely camp kind of way.
All right.
And Kim has totally leaned in. She's like posting all the negative reviews being like, the show is so bad, it's good.
Acclaimed, yeah.
And that's actually really, I want to say, a unique approach, and I respect it. Mm-hmm. Back to the bar thing, just really quickly. I think Kim not passing, people forget that Kim actually did not go to law school and she's taking this unique approach. She passed the baby bar and she's doing an apprenticeship. So like, I don't think it's a big deal at all. It would have been really a slay and a half if she passed. But she didn't, and I don't think it's a big deal.
I
really
don't think it's that deep.
I don't. Sue me, I don't.
She can sue you as soon as she passes the bar.
Well, she can.
She got to pass the bar. Yeah.
Okay, our fifth and final story is some weirdness. Are you ready for the weirdness?
Yeah.
So actress Rachel Lynn Matthews, who I'm sure you don't know, and I don't either.
Can I please take a pause? I don't know who I was just talking to about this, but I was saying that you and Jackie know so many fucking people. Like,
oh wait, sorry, Shannon. I don't know who this bitch is.
No, I know, but I was just about to say, of course you know who this random person is. I will be listening to The Toast. Does anyone else listen to The Toast? And you're like, so-and-so became a mother of 4. Congrats, mazel tov. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? And then I'm always having to look up IMDb, and y'all are like, oh yeah, I loved her in blah, blah, blah. Y'all's wealth of knowledge on famous people is really impressive. But okay, I don't know who this.
Thank you. I agree, but I don't know this. I don't know this person. You're not going to know her either.
Rachel who?
You don't need to know her.
Okay.
So Rachel Lynn Matthews, I guess an actress, she dressed up as Katy Perry for Halloween on the Blue Origin, very controversial space flight.
Okay.
So like normally, why would we care that this random actress dressed up as Katy Perry? She like mimicked Katy in the blue spacesuit, kissing the floor, long black hair. Well, because she posed with Orlando Bloom on Halloween, like they were hanging.
Oh, not like because someone dressed as Orlando Bloom?
No, real or it's Orlando Bloom dressed as a skeleton.
Oh, wait, that's
so the actress. Yeah, I know.
Maybe she was just a creepy B-list actress who was like, "Can I take a picture? I'm dressed as Katy Perry." Haha.
Right. So it's unclear. She was sporting a black colored wig and a blue spacesuit similar to the one that Katy Perry wore. She mimicked Katy Perry also by kissing the floor. And writing "take up space." She like Instagram "take up space" because that's what Katy Perry said. So a separate photo showed this actress posing alongside Orlando Bloom, who wore in a skeleton-themed costume. It's unclear where the photo was taken, but the Lord of the Rings star spent Halloween at the annual bash of Vass J. Morgan and Michael Braun. I don't know what that is.
Who's the Lord of the Rings star? Orlando Bloom or the girl?
Yes, Orlando Bloom.
Okay.
Several people questioned whether Orlando Bloom and this random actress were friends or strangers who ran into each other at the same party. If she's just some rando at a party who got a picture with him while he's dressed like that, it's hilarious, someone commented. But
what if she was dressed
two are together?
What if she was dressed as Anne Hathaway from Interstellar or something?
No, because she posted kissing the ground.
Okay.
And someone screenshotted her Instagram story saying, "take up space," which is exactly what Katy Perry said.
Right.
while going to space. Oh, Katy Perry also
Shouts
had
out
named her daughter
Daisy.
Daisy.
I know I was going to say shouts out Daisy. She brought a Daisy to space. It was actually
And do
before.
you know the song Daisy?
No, I haven't listened to it. I've listened to Daisies by Justin Bieber. Everyone sent me that after it like first came out.
I forgot about that. Oh, you have good songs. Like there's actually a song named Ruby. It's really good. I think it's like by some band like the White Stripes or something. It's good.
Ruby was, you know how people love those lists? They're like, baby names you love and won't be using. I fucking hate those. I never do those. I don't know why I have such an egregious stop posting those. But
Because it's triggering. Choosing a name is really hard.
well, also because I'm like, wait, I like those names. Stop shouting them out for the world. But Ruby was very, very high up on our list for a girl. Now I won't be using it because you can't have like a Daisy and a Ruby. It's just like, it's a bit like too many IEs and Ys and EE and like Ruby and Daisies are like flowers and diamonds and whatever. Anyways, gemstones. Ruby is James's great grandmother or something, and it was really high up my list. So
oh, that's nice.
almost did Ruby, but Daisy does have a lot of good songs.
You should listen to Daisy by Katy Perry.
Okay, will do.
I just want to say, I think that Orlando Bloom like went to this random Halloween party and this random girl was there and took a picture with him because like she understood the cultural context.
Of course.
And to be clear, I think probably Orlando Bloom saw this girl in a blue spacesuit and a black wig and did not think for 1 second she was dressed up as Katy Perry. She could have been anything. She could have been like.
Did she not really? She didn't really like do too much like it. She just looked like she was wearing a spacesuit.
She's just wearing a blue catsuit and a black long wig. I don't think he would have thought that she was dressed up as his. And also, like,
If he
I
doesn't
don't
know her,
if
what
these two,
color is her hair to begin with? He might have just thought she was like an astronaut.
right? And I don't know if Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have like bad blood from their breakup, but they do share, a daughter together. And I don't think you would be like making fun of.
Right. It's not giving.
When Katy Perry was at her lowest, like I don't think he's a mean guy like that. I just want to say, I think this is a nothing burger. I think this is this girl starting stuff. Like she saw an opportunity to do something extremely funny, and she did.
Yes, and she did. And yeah, it's not giving. What's the ex of Travis, Kelsea, who's like keeps dressing up as like her
Kayla Nicole.
Yes.
Oh, so much drama with Kayla Nicole over the weekend.
Yes, dressing like the
Swifties found her old tweets extremely homophobic.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Oh, really bad.
Can't stress this enough. Delete your tweets.
She basically did this costume, and like she was like the Swifties were starting stuff, and she was getting like backlash for the costume, and so she tweeted like protect Black women always. So that took everyone to her Twitter, and when they went to her Twitter, they found really kind of crazy homophobic tweets. It was mostly homophobic, but there was also like some anti-Black in there. So people were like, well, you're saying protect Black women. It doesn't appear as though you protect Black women. And it was really bad. She has deactivated, I don't know. She has deactivated her Twitter.
God, giving Twitter to, I assume Kayla's probably around our age. Like I got Twitter when I was in like
high school,
ninth grade or something, and it was like the parents weren't on it, so it was like a way to get off Facebook when you would update your Facebook status and be like, Shannon is bored, lol. Like you then took to Twitter, and it was just a conscious stream of our thoughts as 15-year-olds. It's so fucking scary.
Yeah.
When I went on Very Cavallari, they did a sweep of all of our socials. Yeah.
Oh, how lovely of them.
Yeah, like Love is Blind should do that. Or Love Island. Or whoever keeps having all these issues, but they made us like submit all of our stuff and we had to like pull our deep records. So like if you're trying to buy something, I mean, you literally can't because like they've already swept it all. And there wasn't anything too egregious. There was like a couple like random things where they're like meh, and I was like, okay, but you see what I meant there, and they're like, yeah, but just meh.
Shannon, can I ask you a question, like totally random, not even addressing what you just said, even though that is interesting. Thank you for sharing. As a breastfeeding mama, are you fucking starving all the time?
Not as hungry as I was pregnant. Thirsty. So Sahara Desert, but only when she's physically drinking from me or I'm physically pumping.
Need water.
It's weird. It's like, and I try to explain it to James, I'm like, I need water like air I breathe. It's like water is leaving my body and I physically have to have it right now. I was way more hungry pregnant, and it actually is, it's a problem for me because you have to keep eating to keep your supply up. And I'm just like, you know me, I'm like a crackhead. I'm like the Energizer brain. I'm like, blah, 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 and I'll like forget to like eat as much as I need to eat. And then I'm like, I am such a psychopath. I'm like, I only pumped like a quarter of an ounce less that time from that right titty. I know I normally pump more than that. And so it's like, yeah, I need to be better about it. But I am always hungry. I'm hungrier than pre-pregnant Shannon.
Right, of course. So like you just can't relate to me needing to wrap the show right now because I'm so fucking hungry.
No, but do you drink coffee in the morning?
Yeah, I've already had 2.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like...
And then I pooped, so like I'm really empty.
Okay, well
so
then that's
skinny
it.
as a needle.
You're going to fall through the floor. What do you need to eat right now?
Are you worried about me?
I'm stressed.
Shannon, guys, if you've enjoyed what you've heard here today, Shannon has a fabulous podcast, a Dear Media production, called Probably a Podcast. You can find it anywhere you get your podcast. She does tons of guest interviews. I know you're about to interview someone fabulous right now, and that's really why you're dressed up.
That is.
And lots of mama stuff, pregnancy stuff, baby stuff. It's a fabulous podcast. I highly recommend.
If you want to dive into the archives, sometimes I talk about getting fucked. So
sometimes. She also has a new comedy special out. Follow her on Instagram
Thanks.
at. Oh, did you change? Are you still Probably Shannon?
It's probably Shannon. Just that's all it is. My
Good.
last
You should
name
always
is
be.
Middleton on like the actual Instagram thing, but no, probably Shannon is on all of my socials.
Your last name is Middleton in my phone too.
Thank you for
And
changing that.
I respect you changed it actually the last time we got drinks.
Thank you for respecting my marriage.
And every time I go to find your name, I'm like, who's Shannon Middleton?
I know it's tough. It's a tough sell.
It's crazy.
But we're trying to.
Yep. That's how you have to commit.
You do.
have to commit.
You do. Haley Bieber did. We don't remember her as Haley Baldwin.
It's so true. Such a good point.
Such a good point.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to the Toast Millennium Morning Show. We deliver the fast stories you need to know every Monday through Friday. And you do watching us on YouTube. Please subscribe to this video. Thumbs up. Also available as podcast, Spotify, and wickedly talented we are. Thank you, Shannon, for your time.
Might I do Jax's part? Love
Yes.
ya. Bye. Love ya.
She
Bye.
recently updated it.
What'd she do?
Love you, bye. Leave a message at the end.
Oh yeah, I've heard that a couple times. I often think about the dear toaster that accidentally said "I love you" to her boyfriend at the time, and we were like, "Keep playing the dear toaster," or keep playing "Love ya, bye, love ya, bye." Yeah, I think about her often.
Love ya.
Bye.
Leave a message.
Leave a message.